Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm the Stretch Professor Dave doing an episode in our legendary kroq-gar campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. Let's go ahead and get in here. Go ahead and fight this because it's Queek. You know, like I said, I don't want to auto-resolve that much. We might run into some more Skaven armies here pretty soon. So if I'm going to take some damage, I want to make sure that I take that damage fair and square. Go ahead and do this. Okay, interesting. Magic looks fine. What was that last? That actually lasts 20. That's not bad. I mean, that's pretty good to put on your lord when they're just like getting surrounded, or just like to put on a stegadon who's getting surrounded, because we have a lot of like good sort of just face tank kind of units. I saw someone else who was doing a legendary campaign that showed up under my like suggested videos on legendary of the Lizardmen, and he had like some skinks in his army with kroq-gar. I was like, what? Why would you ever do that? Skinks are just marginally a little bit less than Saurus. Not much. Yes, you have to do skinks with your other armies, but not with kroq-gar. It just doesn't make any sense. You've got to go with the Saurus. The Saurus are just so much stronger than skinks. This has to be your business army. And you have to steamroll everything early on. Okay. I kind of want to see just how many kills I can straight up get with this wind magic. If I just come like right here, I just want to like test and just see how strong this is. I don't think they have any slingers or anything. Come on. Like straight up, how many people does this kill? 77, wow. I mean, it is Skaven, but soften them up a little bit there. I mean, that's not bad for how little that costs. Like 10 magic or something. How many are these? All spears too? Yeah, most of them are spears. Let's save just a handful of them here, and then we'll take the stegadon around the rest of them. Yeah, we'll put the big boys over here, and then we'll try to smash through this and then run around to their back line with our terror-causing units. So we'll do our best to come over here and just crank. Actually, let's put kroq-gar over here, just so that he gets that brass cleaver bonus on people. Actually, I mean, if they're not going to come at me, I might be able to slip through this line here, because we kind of have them partitioned off. This feels like we're running like an NFL line or something. Actually, if they just want to like chill there, yeah, we'll just go over here and just crush them. They're trying to close that gap now. Oh, is that the warp fire thrower? Where is that? Right there, right there. Yeah, shut that thing up. So we just want to see if we can sneak through the back here. If we can just kind of fit in. Charge these guys in the back. And just see if we can get these in there. Go just put that right through there. We're just kind of guarding our flank over there with those units. Sure, let's wrap these around a little bit better. Come on, we can do better than that. Whoa. Oh, is he fighting Queek or something? Why is he taking so much heat? Yeah, he's Queek's after him. Okay. Get in here and beat Queek up. We can heal him after we crush Queek here. Okay, we got a mass route. Getting in there with those terror units. Oh, there's the rat ogres. Sure. Fight those. Why am I getting, like, taken out by these things? Come on. Damn, they have a bunch of those, menace from below. Okay, so we should be able to hold this over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. That's not gonna work. Get in here, get this. Okay, yeah, we got Queek handled here. Send a couple back over here to deal with them. Okay, we gotta shut those warp fire throwers up. Okay, let's get over here. No! Oh god, I lost my lord. How are the clan rats killing my lord? What? Like, legit, what the... How, like, seriously, how are clan rats killing a major lord? Well, I guess we get to make it more interesting here. Like, how the hell is he taking that much damage? He has like 90 armor. Well, I guess we get to add a bit more drama in there. I mean, we can get another one. It's not the end of the world. He doesn't really like do that much right now. It's just the fact that, you know, he can be mounted and he has items and things like that. That's frustrating. That's really frustrating. I couldn't heal him because he was in the middle of combat. And he was fighting clan rats. Like, what the hell? I guess Queek rallied in there and maybe snuck in a couple of hits. That must have been when it was, because it looked like it was just clan rats on him. But Queek looks just like a clan rat, so when he's in there and like their banners are overlapping, then it's hard to figure out. So it must have been Queek who killed him. Because there's no way that clan rats broke through that armor of their own accord. So... that's annoying, but it happens. You know, every legendary campaign, it wouldn't be fun if we didn't lose somebody, right? So, just don't want to completely steamroll everything. My Skaven campaign, I lost a couple of key figures, unfortunately. That's just casualties of war. Alright, we did kill Queek, and we're going to take all their territory, so... It's frustrating, but fair and square. I shouldn't have microed him over there. I should have watched, should have paid closer attention to him. I didn't notice that Queek had rallied back. That has to be what it was if I went back and watched the replay. Because there's just no way that clan rats are going to cut through his 80 armor and kill him like that. But Queek can, because Queek does heavy armor piercing damage. So that's why I fight it manually, and some people might say, well, if you didn't fight it manually, then you wouldn't have lost that. That's absolutely right, and I want a fair campaign. I don't want to just auto-resolve my way to victory, because when I fight fights, I do fight very well most of the time. I think I'm a very good micromanagement person, at least compared to your average player, but at the same time, I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to underestimate things. I'm not going to see little Queek rallying there and sneaking into the middle of that clan rat pack where their banners are overlapping. And then he just, like, spikes, gets, like, 3 hits on my lord and takes him down 50%. He doesn't have a very large HP pool to start with. Okay, well that's fine. We'll let it go. God, Queek managed to kill my dude. I should have kept track of him better. I was just thinking clan rats, whatever, you know, because he had 80 armor. There's no way they're gonna carve through that, and yeah, they did with Queek. That's all right. We'll get our vengeance, and we can hire more of these. You know, I don't remember what his rank was. He's probably the worst of the lords, honestly. Like his passive ability is not that great. He's not the replenishment lord. He doesn't cast anything. All that he does is he gets on a Carnosaur eventually. So yeah, it sucks to lose him, but if I had to lose one of my people eventually in one of these fights, then that's going to be him. And I was getting a little complacent too, because we have been steamrolling at the start here, so it's a good wake-up call just to remind me to be a little more vigilant in some of these fights, even the ones that seem like they're going to be face roll fights. You got to stay awake. You got to be ready for it. Okay. Okay, we lost him. Fair enough. Let's get +6 versus infantry. That's actually pretty good. Can we take this? I don't think we can. Skaven revealed. Well, they got a bunch of fresh troops. Alright, I guess we're fighting them. We're down our homeboy, but we can deal with him. These guys are kind of injured, but not really. Yeah, we'll kill him. I think we'll get our Carnosaur after this. The other guy didn't have any items or anything either. It's not that bad. Minor setback. Not as bad as losing like a level 15 Lord, which I have done in other campaigns before. Yeah, they don't have anything that matters. Okay, so this is going to be same type of map, but they get reinforcements. Okay, we just have to be a little more vigilant here. They don't have Queek. Queek is very, very strong. He's much stronger than your standard Lord, so they do not have Queek. Start deployment. It does save me some money. I'm trying to find some positive here. It does save me some money. Obviously a mistake. I would not opt for that. If I had the choice, I wouldn't just want my dude to die. But at the same time, you know, like I said, it is refreshing. It is refreshing to know, you know, to be humbled a little bit every now and then. To just see that you're steamrolling a bunch of stuff, but you're like, you know what? You have just been playing well. Lizardmen are just kind of designed to have a good start, but there are going to be some significant challenges in the campaign. It's just not going to be a face roll campaign, even though it started off very strong. That's just the Lizardmen just have strong stuff to start with, but they can get swarmed, they can get beaten. And we are going to have some challenges in this campaign. I was similar to the Skaven campaign, honestly. Not too many spoilers here, but, you know, we were crushing everything for a while, and then there just kept being more and more and more fights. And eventually, you know, there were a lot of really good, tough fights. It's a great, I mean, I think Total War Warhammer 2 is awesome. I think it's a lot harder than the first one, and that's what I want. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and heal up main guy here before we get too far gone. Oh, are these guys trying to combine? Come here, you cowards. Like, what? Get them. What are these? Just clan rats? I actually don't mind just fighting them at this choke. Now, I don't want to be choked in, but... Oh, actually, I do not want to... If they're going to be doing that kind of stuff, I do not want to fight them with the choke. Actually, I don't want that. I don't want that. Get over here. We don't want that. Who cares? I need that blast cleaver over here with this main, like, force. Where are the spears? Are the spears what I sent over there? Dang it. No, guys, get out. Get him out of there. Whatever, come over here. Dang, I do not want those on the... Alright, run. Run. Get over here. Do not just all pile up over here. Come on. Why can't I move? Oh, you get, like, caught in place or something? I don't know how that works. Okay, so, can hold him over here. Yeah, I need to get them in here so that I get this brass cleaver aura. Just stick him in combat so that everybody gets these bonuses. Okay, so he did take some damage off of that. Let me see if we can go ahead and get a bomb in here. Nope, nope, nope. Just walk through. Right there. Okay, a little bit of damage. Alright, keep pushing through. Alright, get over here and hit those in the back. Through, get onto those. Let's go. Push through, push through. Not with my main guy, but... Oh, he's getting surrounded over here. I thought he was supposed to be over here. Okay. Yeah, it broke them all, I think. Yeah, it had to be. Like, that just caught me so far off guard, that damage spike. That had to have been Queek. Are they just, like, piled around a lord here or something? Is that what it is? Or we're just beating up normal clan rats? Boys, someone get over here and help him. He's surrounded, he's doing fine, but, you know, get these kroq-gars over here. Crush these guys. Actually, whatever. Just get in here with the Stegadon and crush them. I mean, he has... These things have so much armor. Spears are just taking care of business over here. God, these guys might get wiped out. These guys are just getting kited and fired upon. I really need some cold ones. Okay, let's rotate these back over. These are gonna get wiped out. I can just hire some more. It's not a huge deal. And get those lords, kill them, get their magical items, farm some items off of these guys. And these guys actually lived with like just 8 in a stack. Just not bad. Did we already use? We already used our heal. Okay. Dude, this Stegodon is just like straight up MVP, man. This guy is just always doing work. And the kroq-gars, like, so strong. Like, our Lord doesn't even do that much, honestly. Like, he's okay. kroq-gar's okay, but it's really the Stegodon. I mean, these Saurus Warriors, my god, those things killed 400. They're just mowing through Skaven. Yeah, get a good hit in there. Get him. We can get a couple of them at least. I think if you kill them, you have a better chance of getting a magical item. Okay, that was their Legendary Lord. Can we get any more of these? Okay, that'll be it. God, 200 is sad. Now we are getting some decent like post-battle loot. Pigeon Plucker Pendant. Just for flying units, that's not amazing. It's okay. I mean, I already have 26 turns of this stored up. I might as well replenish. That's not amazing, but it's something. 200 is just a joke. It's not even worth the diplomatic penalty risk. Oh, I think we may have just gotten enough room to hit him this turn. Because we moved forward after that fight a little bit. So I think we have enough to be able to hit this. Now is this... It's not a capital. You want to text the capital over here. Okay.
As you say.
Oh yeah, Grimlock, baby. He's got a nice bonus against large, but now I want to see how much this is going to cost me to upgrade to Carnosaur. Let me see. So he is 488 right now. This is not just your ordinary Carnosaur, but 715, so it is definitely more. It's like 200 something. So he's like 700 something. So he is a little bit more than you know, like a normal Carnosaur, but not much. Oh, he's got kind of some fun war paint on. That's cool. I don't know if this has like a huge sweeping strike or not. I would guess not. I think this is supposed to be like a... I mean, maybe, but I feel like this is not supposed to be like a destroy a bunch of infantry units. It's supposed to be like take out the large... take out kind of the large single entity units sort of thing. So we'll see. So what does he have? He has how much bonus versus large? 35 bonus versus large, yeah, so that's going to give him 87 melee attack, not including the charge bonus. He's going to have a ton of health. Yeah, 8,600 health. So yeah, that's pretty good. 105 armor. So he should be a monster right now. It's going to be great. Okay, this dude. Got power drain. I guess we can get a couple of chain lightnings. See how much damage it does. I mean, Comet of Cassandora. Actually, I mean, that's not awful. That's a large strike area. I mean, that should just completely crush for 16. But this double wind actually kills quite a lot. I would take it. It just costs 9. Chain lightning's another one. Get down to 11. Yeah, like I said, the one time when I think this would be... What do I get the Stegodon? 15. Okay, coming up soon. I have to get some points here because I want Arcane Conduit. So I have to get 4 points here somewhere. So I have to kind of choose. So I want Comet of Cassandora, where I control the area. Maybe just because I control the area, maybe that's just going to be better. Especially against heavily armored stuff. Maybe that's going to be better than wind, like the big stuff. Now they can move out of it, but if it's a huge, like... it's a huge infantry blob. May not matter as much. This is just... I'm just worried that in most fights, this could come back and hit me. Because it moves around quite a lot. We'll just go with the Comet of Cassandora. I'm not sure how much we'll use it, but we'll have it in case we need it in a huge infantry blob. Especially against like heavily armored stuff, once again, because the Midnight Wind or whatever, Curse of the Midnight Wind, is very good against lightly armored targets because it drops their armor by 30. And the melee attack debuff is good too, but that's not going to be as amazing against heavily armored, like Chosen or something like that, right? It's, you know, you cut 30 armor off of 120, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Yeah, I think you're a fool. What are you going to do about it? Okay, we're going to auto this. They're probably going to kill our Saurus Warriors, but I just don't want to have to fight every single fight. I do want to make some progress on the campaign. Yes, they killed one of our Saurus packs, which is not amazing, but we can just hire some more right here if we need to. I didn't see which level this town was. I should have taken a peek. We'll probably just occupy it. It's not going to be worth anything, most likely.
Take it.
Oh, 2,000. But once again, if I just get one building out of it, it's going to be worth it. Spawn pools of the lower caste. You have like a caste system. Yeah, so that kind of sucks. We did get one building we can sell for 600, so I should have checked to see if it was tier 2 or tier 3. So I should have sacked that for 2,000 because I would have gotten more off of it. This is one of the first ones we're occupying. It was probably not the optimal choice there. Oh, the elves haven't even taken Dawn's Light yet, and Queek's in an injured state right now, so I might be able to push forward here and get some more stuff. Now we're going to have to get normal Saurus Warriors here. We're not going to be able to get the shields, unfortunately. So we're not going to be able to get to tier 2 with them. Looking public order-wise, not amazing. Okay, it's about to be public order. Why is public order so bad here? Corruption's really bad. So, almost certainly going to be some rebellion action going on there. Corruption is deteriorating. Local populace is untainted. So it's going down to 0. Just going to take a little bit. So we might have to come back up here and sweep. We do need to go back up there anyways. I think upgrading this to tier 2 is, especially at the discounted cost. That was a really sweet deal. Especially this discounted cost is worth. I mean, is that 100? That's like 90. Yeah, that'll pay for itself in like 15 or 16 turns. We definitely want to upgrade that. And then here, there's going to be a rebellion anyways, because we're going to take 3 different towns in this province. There's no way around that. There's going to be a rebellion. So if that's the case, we might as well just go ahead and get just a money building instead of a public order. Oh, we can't even buy a public order because it's tier 2. Okay, so money building's the easy choice. I saw another legendary YouTuber get this one. I mean, casualty replenishment's good, but there's just no way you can give this up. Like, this is so absurdly strong. 20% off of your most expensive, like, business units in the game. Just about. It doesn't do kroq-gars, but other than that, it's just so many big things. Like I said before, I think this is the #1. It has to be cost reduction on legendary. It's either that or Saurus. And because I'm not going to be using a lot of Saurus with other lords, it's just going to be too expensive for what it is. We're just going to use a combination of skinks and beasts. I stayed by my choice. I like it. We just got the upkeep of this, or we just finished this sequence. And I want to go ahead and get this before I recruit a lot more units for a second lord. So we want this anyways at some point, most likely. See, what are our other options? We don't have a lot of skinks yet. We will have them later. But it's better to have this ready first and then have this ready later when we hire stuff. This might be good later. Plus 5% from industry. Industry, I assume, are the gold buildings. We're not going to be getting a lot of trading, probably. Unfortunately. This stuff's good. We just don't have... Like, the campaign movement range would be awesome. But we just don't have the tech for that yet. Pterodon Riders doesn't matter that much. Yeah, I think just finishing this up and then just getting these experience ranks. That's basically like an experience rank for a low tier unit like that. It's going to be kind of at a minimum 1 melee attack, 1 melee defense, 1 leadership. A lot of times. Sometimes it gives you 2. Like 2 melee attack and 1 melee defense. But it's worth it. Just gives a nice little bit of boost when you hire some new units. We can look in... Well, these all have a lot of ranks. These all have 5. Of course, have 8. Their melee attack actually hasn't gone up that much, even though they have 8. So it's each unit's a little bit different. But it doesn't matter. Ranks are good. You want them. Okay, so we got that. What... Now this place is gonna have a rebellion here in a second. Growth is 50. We might just want to go ahead and go with growth here. I mean, maybe money. I'm gonna have to keep the taxes off of it for a little bit, most likely. Do we have like a conquest penalty or anything? Provincial instability. Just thinking if I go over there and raid it, like if I go over here and hire some stuff, I could in theory just go ahead and get a Saurus building there right now. And I can get rid of it later. But I could buy a Saurus building there right now. Come over here, recruit. How many turns do we have? 48. It's going to be 3 turns. That's not going to be enough time for us to walk up here, deal with this, gain new territory, and then come deal with this rebellion. Like, we're probably going to have to deal with the rebellion, like, right now. So I could just come over here and just raid this next turn. Now, I want the recruitment building here. So I can come over here, raid this next turn, kill it. That'll give me military crackdown for +8. It'll get rid of the provincial instability. So then it'll be plus 4. That'll take us to negative 12 per turn. I think there's still going to be more rebellion. I guess we can go ahead and buy this on the cheap for now. There's just so much corruption there. Even if I clear it with a get rid of the provincial, take me down to negative 12, and then give me plus 8, take it down to negative 4. And the corruption's going to go down pretty steadily. Maybe we can step over here, take this stuff. Now it's going to end up with almost a 20 stack down here. The way that rebellions grow over time is a little bit different than some other places. Or than Warhammer 1, rather. Okay, anyways, let me see. I think that's going to be it for this turn. Okay, kroq-gar's done. Done. Gigantic web strength 1? Why is that? Oh, because I don't own the capital here. What's this other right that I have? Okay, we can get feral cold ones. That's really nice, but it's extremely expensive. Like that's not going to be worth unless you are about to, you're doing a ritual or something, you're about to face some extreme fights, and you just have a ton of money. Maybe it's worth at that point, but... Okay, let's look at diplomacy. We want to keep working these guys so we can eventually get a confederation with them. What the hell? We were just at 90. We were heading towards 90. But now that we've gained more territory, we're considered a greater power. Okay, well, we already have a gift with them. It'll keep going up. As they get beaten up by some of these other factions, most likely, then hopefully we can continue to do more diplomacy with them.
The Phoenix King is pleased to welcome you to his court.
This guy doesn't like it. Once you start getting a lot of territory, they are not fond of that.
The chopper is in mine. You called?
They do not like our treaties. Gifts, release troops.
You have been granted access to the halls of Athelloren.
We do a trade agreement with them now. It's not gonna. Our people that we're trying to help. That's not. They're not gonna like that. Oh, these guys only have 3. This is all they have left of these 3 provinces. So someone has come in here and taken this. I'm not sure who it is. I'm not sure if it's Orion. How much do they have? They have 3. They have this, and they probably have this. That Trek Brotherhood. These guys always start taking over in the north. They start getting all this desert. This is almost certainly going to be Araby, by the way. Like, I bet there's going to be 2 factions. I talked about this in another campaign. You're going to see Araby, like, in this area most likely, and then you're going to see the Tomb Kings over here. Most likely. So I don't know if they'll do any other factions for Total War Warhammer 2. They might only do 2 additional factions. I forgot how many were in Warhammer 1. There were 5, like 6, 7. You do Elves, Beastmen, Bretonnia 8, Norska 9. There were like 9 total factions, I think, in Warhammer 1, but they just can't keep that up with every single expansion. They just can't do 9 every time. I don't know who else they would add. They'll add in new legendary lords and like start positions and things like that. That'll be fun and interesting. But I just don't know who else they can add. I'm not like super up on the lore. But almost certainly this is going to be Araby and Tomb Kings. So, and they're going to add in maybe some other stuff that wasn't fully fleshed out in the tabletop and whatever. And they, who knows, they might even add some more things that weren't like entirely in the game. But I don't think they're going to be adding a bunch of factions we haven't seen yet. That's right. I mean, they might do some kind of like pirate undead. There have been some people out there that have done videos on it. Okay, anyways. I think we're all good here. We checked out that. Make sure everything's all good. How much? We have 2 turns on surplus here. Can't do anything with it. We can upgrade this eventually. How? Growth is not very good for Lizardmen at all. Like, their base growth is very low. The Skaven just have like a ton of growth. So we probably need to get this tech that gives like growth, which this one, Grand Plaza. So we need a tier 3, and that'll also give us cost for settlement, construction, upgrades, and stuff. That's pretty good. And then eventually we'll get more growth. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. So that might actually be worth if we upgrade this over here to tier 3. And then we can upgrade this public order. And that will give us the growth tech, which is something that we desperately need right now. So I think that'll be good. So that's where we'll use in 2 turns. That's where we'll put it. Upgrade on money. I don't even know if upgrading the money building would be worth it. Maybe. Probably not. Oh, what is this? Plague. I don't ever remember seeing plague when I was doing Skaven. What's the Skaven do its people? Minus 30 growth, minus 50% income from all buildings. I know I've had, there are some things that are like protection against plague. I don't remember. I do wish they'd bring in the stuff from Attila with sanitation and all that. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll go to the next turn. Like sanitation and like proper food and all that. Like I really like the city management of Attila a lot better, but I understand why they simplified it for this game. They're trying to reach a broader audience of people that are more interested in Warhammer, not necessarily like the super hardcore strategy people. Although I consider myself a pretty hardcore strategy person, and I think that it's, I still think there are lots of good strategic elements to it. Okay, so these guys are just playing around. Okay, we get Saurus Warriors. What do we have to do? Capture 300 battle captives. Food shortage. What is this? Oh, that's not good. It's just 3 turns, though. We've had some pretty fortuitous stuff. That's fine. Okay. Let's see here. Now. Okay. Corruption has dropped down. Now it's just 10, so we have 3 more turns. Corruption dropped. Provincial instability dropped. Does this give any sort of public order? No, this doesn't give anything. Turns. I think we can just come over here and still crush some people. It doesn't even give growth or anything. Man, that's troll. It's just straight up furs. Want to get this, or do I want to get the money building? Take 3 turns for that. I need to recruit at least a couple more Saurus here from my army. We have lost a couple, you know. Need to get at least just 1 more round after we take this next turn, most likely. I have route march, right? It just feels like I don't move that far. The Skaven move very far Because there's this thing you can get that's a scribe that allows you to run a lot further. I don't think they can have that much left here. Dang it, I should have taken that tax money off. If they come at me with a 20 sec, I still think I could beat them. Oh, y'all better back up. This is mine. If they start taking some of my territory, we're gonna fight. Well, I'm gonna fight them anyways, but... Who are they? Are they at war with the Skaven, or... Oh, they have an aversion towards us. They do not like other lizardmen. Who are they fighting? Nobody. Okay, they're just cruising. So we're definitely fighting them regardless. My boys here, I wanted to confederate with them. This other YouTuber got a really early confederation with them. I was like, so lucky. I've been trying everything I can to get a confederation with him, but we might just have to. You know, we might just have to go up and kill him eventually. We don't have to fight him right now. We're going to have to fight Orion to get this stuff. We could go ahead and get rid of a non-aggro if we wanted to, but they're not going to like that. So I want to make sure that we get this sort of area under control first, and then we can go up there and do that. And I'm going to need to get like walls in these places in case the elves turn on us at some point. But we just don't have the growth to pull that off right now. So geomantic web would be nice. Very expensive to do all that. Okay, let's see what else we have building wise. It's all good. I don't think I want to upgrade this because I'm going to delete it at some point. I'm just putting it as a placeholder right now because there's nothing better for me to buy at tier 3. So I just have this just to earn money in the meantime, but I'm going to get rid of it eventually, so I don't want to upgrade it. Whoa. Wow, I can't... When did I turn the taxes off there? I just realized that. Jesus. How long has that been going on the gold area? In the gold town. That's pretty bad. Well, I don't have time to go over there and deal with that rebellion just yet, though, is a thing. So maybe that wasn't as dumb as it seems. 800 a turn is quite a lot, though. Now that's fine. If it's like, you know, 100, 200 gold to save some public order, that's fine to take that off. But, you know, when you're starting to get to like 800 a turn, you gotta, you know, you gotta turn those taxes back on. Now I could go ahead and hire another lord if I wanted to. Come over here and start dealing with this, but I don't think I need it just yet. Really want this ritual site. It's annoying that I can't hop over this wall. Okay, so this place we're gonna have what, 3 turns? Public order problems most likely. Okay, so there's no construction cost reduction. Okay. So what is this, 3 turns? Yeah. Might be able to make it a 4th turn if we take off 800 gold for 1 turn. So we're gonna have to come in here next turn, grab this. 1, 2, 3, fight this. Hire Soros here, and then start running back. Fight this rebellion. That's going to be in 3 turns. Come over here. Fight this rebellion. Actually, it's going to be take this, fight this rebellion, run back, fight this rebellion, run back, fight this rebellion. This one might be closer to like a 20 stack by the time we get to it. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of fighting on our hands. And then we're just going to rip our way back up this coast. And recruit some Cold One Riders. And after we take this, we might go ahead and get rid of our non-aggression with Orion, so we have to wait 10 turns before we can fight him after a non-aggro dissolution. And then we can just like do a quest battle in the meantime while we wait. And then we can come in and take this out and start fighting him. This is unpleasant climate, but it's only -1 public order. That's the only thing I really care about. I don't care about the other stuff. We maybe not even want it though. Just burn it or something. It's just a single town. 8-stack town, and we're not going to have the public order to sustain that, most likely, so. Unless someone else takes this territory back, which seems unlikely because it looks like Orion probably has this too. Or somebody has this, Netrarch or Orion. Okay, I think it's going to be it. How much longer do we have the bonus next turn? So we need to make sure we hire, or we build some stuff next turn. Oh. Okay, so there were 3 armies that just kind of came out of the woodwork at me here. And it's an ambush. Now it's just a level 1 lord. And this other stuff's going to be reinforcing. I think we can just claw our way out of this. That's a lot of Skaven that just came out of the wood. It was like 3 armies, but I feel like we can deal with it. We're not going to auto-resolve it, obviously. We have no idea what the odds are. Come get it. Let's do this. I mean, maybe I should hire more, like 1 more of these Stegodons, dude. Those things are so boss. I think the cold ones, I mean, they're just, you could just like stick them in a fight and they're just not gonna die most of the time, especially if I put that blessing on them. What? They just cast Warp Lightning on me. Right? Wait, why can't I see anything? What the hell's wrong with the camera? Whoa, what is wrong with this camera? Holy crap, what, hold on, what is going on with this camera? Okay, there we go. Oh god, they got plague claw catapults. Shit, I got it. Go, boys, go, go, go. Fight them. Jesus Christ, there's more of them over here? My god, they have so many plague claws. Yeah, we gotta move. We gotta move, boys. Come on. Gotta get out of range of those plague claws. Oh god, it burns. Crap, my units are gonna start getting out of control. We gotta fan out. Can we go deal with these? They're too far. There's too many. We're gonna have to run out of range. Get out of that. Get out of that right now. Just run past them. Get out of that. Now, some of my units are like berserk, but I cannot be piled up for that crap. Dude, what? He is right there. Go kill him. No. go, boys. Run out of that. Crap, dude, those catapults are absolutely wrecking me. Why do they have so many of those? Like, what the hell? I'm gonna have to come over here with him. Jeez, look how much those catapults have killed. They've killed like 300 units each. Okay, no, we finally, I think, gotten around the trees where the trees are blocking their line of sight. Yeah, the trees are blocking their line of sight. Okay, I'm gonna have to go over here with him. How are they firing through those trees? Okay, we're gonna have to have Grimlock go over here and deal with these guys. Or kroq-gar, go over there and deal with that. Those catapults are just absolutely destroying me. Get out of here. I have no idea how these things are like not... How are they firing through those trees like that? Troll as hell. Okay, maybe I could come over here and just like Comet a Cassandora then? That's not a large... It said it's a large strike area. That is not a large strike area. Yeah, just get down there and face tank those. Jeez, these guys are firing too. Like, get the kroq-gars in there. Get this Stegodon over here to try to see if we can deal with that. Mess that stuff up. Tear these things up. Must stag it on. He's got to be in here and just like face tank all that stuff. Everything's going berserk over here because these damn catapults are just murdering everybody. Can we click on the main dude here? Or what? Like right there. Okay, they're going after the catapults. Did I kill their lord? I think we might have to, yeah, let's just go ahead and get some more wind here, maybe. Shit, those are halberds. Get those out of there, get those out of there. Okay, they're tearing up those catapults over there. Okay, yeah, get out. Do not sit in halberds. Go deal with those guys. I think we killed their lord. We almost killed their lord. These are just play claw catapult people. Oh, we killed their lord? I think we killed somebody over here. See if we can go deal with these slingers. God, those play claws are rough. Alright, let's get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. The halberds. Halberds are getting strong. Jesus. Wow. Alright, where? Kill these lords. Get them, kroq-gars. Oh, God, I was not banking on the catapults being that much of an issue. I didn't even know they'd have that many, but geez, catapults on all sides. Just like obnoxious against this most infantry. Wow. Okay, yeah, that was really scary. Well, that's gonna change my plans a little bit. I'm gonna have to go back and just like lick my wounds for a little bit, and then we're gonna have to push forward and make a play on the Skaven here in a little bit. But that's obviously I'm not gonna be able to siege the Skaven capital with my units this hurt, so we're gonna have to step back and hire some more. We might have to just scale back fully and just like go back home, deal with the rebellions on the way back up there, hire some more stuff, and then come down for round 2 here in a little bit, because this is obviously a really bad fight for us. Like, we won, but it's not a good fight. Everyone is extremely injured. Let's see if we can get this guy. They're gonna get another lord if we do that, but I just see if we can get some more items going here. Okay, yeah, this is much better. He's killing a lot, and he has a ton of armor and health, so. And I need some cold ones just to help me. Like, it's so hard to go deal with things like artillery or skirmisher, like the slingers and all that stuff, without having some fast units. Like, these guys are business units. They are really tough, and I love the kroq-gars, but they are slow compared to other units like rat ogres. They just other monstrous infantry. They're just not that fast. Stegodon's okay. These are like okay, but we need those units to just stick in combat and just face tank stuff too, because they have huge armor, especially the Stegodon. None of my units ran though. Did you notice that? Like, I don't think anyone ran off the battlefield. These people are practically dead, and they still have 42 leadership, and they're not running. The leadership is extreme with kroq-gar's army. How much did my little dude kill? He only killed 35. That wind blast wasn't putting in as much work here because everyone was spread out. Holy crap. Okay, well, there we go. If you were wondering, is this campaign, are we safe? Is it basically a done deal? Answer, no. It is not a done deal. Kroq-gars are so damn good. They're so good. I'm definitely going to like upgrade and use these as kind of a core. Now they are... I don't think I have any cost reduction on them. Except for just like overall like normal upkeep reduction. But those things mean business. Now, they aren't even that bad against halberds, I don't think. They're okay. Like, they take extra damage from halberds, but the deal is they deal extra damage back to halberds too because they have a bonus against infantry. So they both get bonuses against each other. So obviously it's not ideal to stick them in halberds, but I don't think it's necessarily the end of the world either. Now we gotta go with the money. I know losing the replenishment's bad, but you just gotta have money. Money, money, money. Because eventually we're gonna have to go in the red when some stuff starts getting crazy. Dude, don't do it. Come on. They want our money? No. Y'all are trolling. I mean, if we were insane, we could keep pushing forward with this. The thing is, if I take Dawn's Light, I get replenishment. And I can hire there. And it's going to take me like 2 turns to walk over to Skaven Blight. Okay, peace negotiated between these two. Alright. Okay. Okay. Murto. Was this is that an assassin that was in there? Okay. Guess it wasn't a lord. Rat spawn sacrifice. Okay. Okay, we got another prize hunter, which is great. Minus 10% upkeep for Pterodon Riders, Cold One, Stegodon, Bastillodon, Carnosaur units. Yes. Now, can Prize Hunter go on the heroes as well, or is that just for lords? It's just for lords, but we can put a rat spawn sacrifice on different people. Okay, so you can't stack the, 10 on every single lord. That's just for lords. Okay, fair enough. That would be pretty overpowered if you could put it on a bunch of different heroes and get like 50% off on those units. I really wasn't using Common and Cassandora there. It's just so expensive. I wish he had a physical resistance one. Now this right here, this Arcane Vessel getting 4 free fireballs. Be pretty nice. Now the high angle on fireballs is okay. That does let you target out single units. But I'm also going to be popping over to this Stegodon as soon as we can. And then probably eventually this Super Stegodon eventually. Missile damage. Okay. I don't know if he can fire while he's engaged in combat or not. But either way, Stegodons are boss units, and I definitely want him on that. Pterodon's good. That's good for repositioning, but I still can't really fight. Like, you saw, it was taking forever even just to kill catapult units. Guess we just keep going Comet here. Okay, so one option that we have here, so we can retreat, as I said before. Decent option, respectable. Okay, we definitely want to just go ahead and upgrade this. While we have this discount. We could retreat. We're gonna have rebellions in a couple of these places very soon, like 2 or 3 turns. So that's got 2 turns. Yes, 2 turns, and that's gonna have a rebellion. This is 2 turns, and this is a rebellion. That stuff's okay. It's gonna be a rebellion in like 2 turns here. We're gonna lose this city to a rebellion. So there's no way I can attack Skaven Blight right now with this stuff. I could take Dawn's White, but they're going to take it back, and I do run the risk of getting some of these units wiped out if I do that. And I'm not going to replenish enough. Like, that'd take 1 turn, replenish, move over here, replenish, and then attack this. And that's going to be 3 turns, and then 4, 5, 6. So this is going to be like a 20 stack by the time I get there of potentially some high-tech stuff. So we need to just try to get these rebellions when they are at 8 stack or less. Because I don't know what we're going to be facing. It's probably going to be Skaven, but I don't know. It could be like some tough Lizardmen stuff. So I think we'll just gracefully bow out for now after getting whacked there. And then make our way back next turn. Winds of Magic change. Okay. Where can I see the Winds of Magic overlay? Is that just here? Okay, so it's really high through here. Okay, good stuff. Impure corruption's really high in there. Chaos corruption, virtually none. Can't see up here, but I can see a little bit there. Skaven corruption's like okay in here. They hate us. This is a pretty cool overlay. I actually haven't used the overlay that much. What is floating information? Oh, character names. This is not high growth. High growth is like 150 to 200 in my book. I guess they're counting like 100 as high growth. Okay, anyways, yeah, I think we're just going to have to do a tactical retreat here. We just got walloped right there. It was already going to be dicey to try to take this and run back and do these rebellions anyways. That's fine. We've had a lot of progress over the last little bit. Now we can consolidate, clean up some of the public order, heal up a little bit, grab a couple more units, grab some normal Saurus warriors here. I don't like that they don't have shields. You know, wah, but we don't have the we just don't have those kind of units here. We have to go back home if we want those. Okay, technology. I think we still want to commit to sequence of spawning. This shouldn't be that 11 turns total. That should be fine. Those aren't that expensive. And then once we get the monument, then we need to switch over and grab this stuff pretty soon. Stone Marker's such a garbage building. Skink stuff's pretty good too. Eventually, but we need that once we get our second ward, which we're still probably at least like 20 turns away from. We don't need another ward to cover all this territory yet because we don't have enough hostile people. Like, I want to not have a second ward as much as I can possibly do it because it's just not worth the cost until I get all of these towns humming where they're all making me some decent money. Because it looks like we have money. We do not have money right now. Trust me. We do not have money. We are broke. I don't know. Tier 4 is so important, though. Public order is really not an issue. Like, is it even worth using 2 growth? I mean, 2 growth is equal to 300 or so. Tier 4 is just so critical for the Lizardmen. That gives me 2 additional building slots, and that's going to give me kroq-gars. I'm definitely getting kroq. Well, that's going to be in my other town. I can't get it in this one because I do want the upgrades on them, so we're going to have to wait on the kroq-gars. But it's going to give me the Slan Mage Priest. I don't know what those are, but I assume they're powerful because you know, you have to have a special building for them and use a ritual and all that stuff. And that could potentially give us the cool pterodon units. Skink Chief. How far off from tier 4 am I in this this place? Pretty far. Pretty far. I don't have a lot of growth. I only have 60 growth. This gets a lot of extra growth because of the port. Can't get another Scar veteran. We can get some priests. We can also get the revivification crystal. That's pretty huge. So I think the Bastillodon or whatever, that's not... What does this gold give an upgrade to again? Temple Guard, Cold Ones, kroq-gars. Okay. So we could move our Cold One building over here eventually. So Crocs, Temple, Cold Ones. I don't think there's anything else that... Okay, so that's why we're going for the skink building here. Okay. I do want this little dude. Skink Chief. The replenishment would be nice. Okay, I think we're getting like chevrons on anything else that are special. Okay, so we're probably gonna want to go for so we might as well get one of these buildings. We do have to get this eventually somewhere. This is okay. It's not a great building for us, but could get pterodons here. I think I want to get pterodons in the other place because when I'm getting kroq-gars, I want this. Determining the great plan, and then where's the other determining? This one. I mean, I could get rid of the cold ones and put them over here. I think I'm going to wait on this because I want to get this up to tier 4 so that I can get this Bastillodon with Revivification Crystal. So we're going to want to build this building, and then this stuff. I wouldn't mind having another Skink Priest. I'm not sure who's going to be better, the Skink Priest or the Slan. The Slans could be awful. I have no idea. I don't know if the Slan Mage Priest counts as a Lord or if it counts as a hero. No idea what that is. I assume since it says capacity that it's a hero. Yeah, that's probably like 99% it's a hero. So we'll see. We'll see how good they are. Obviously, you don't want multiple magic users. Oftentimes, you don't want multiple magic users in your party. Because obviously, there's only so much magic you can use. However, these Skink Priests do eventually get on top of Stegodons. And so the fact that we can basically use them as Stegodons and then have some versatility with our spell casting might be okay. So maybe, just because we can put them on a bunch of big beasts, that might be okay. Now, I don't know if they get all the bonuses. Like, I don't know if they get the extra armor. That's interesting to look at. So I'm supposed to get extra armor on pterodons, right? Let me look and see. Is that part of his beast package? Or is that not accurate? Let me see. For Pterodon and Carnosaur. Okay. Leadership for Pterodon, Carnosaur, Bastillodon. Okay, so because he rides one of these, he does not get that extra armor. So that's important to note, that even though he's riding a Pterodon right now, he does not get the bonuses that those pterodons typically get. So he's not going to get the upkeep cost reduction, he's not going to get the armor, he's not going to get the leadership, he's not going to get all these other bonuses. So there is something to be said for just maybe running the normal big beast instead of having a unit on it. However, it is a bit more expensive and it doesn't have the same kind of stat bonuses, but it can eventually get a bunch of armor and followers and things like that. And of course it just has abilities. So we'll see. We'll see. But I think we're just going to wait this out until tier 4, because there will be something tier 4 that we want to get here for sure. We'll figure it out as we upgrade. Okay, in the meantime, what do we want tier 3 here at Serpent Coast? I feel like we have to get walls. That's really like the unsexy version, but when these people start turning on us, especially the elves love to come in through here. They really want to get this port. They will turn on us at some point, I promise you that. That'll give us Cold One Spears, walls, Pterodon Riders, Skink Chameleons, Saurus. That's a pretty crappy garrison. That is a garbage garrison. What? Cold One Spear Riders. Why are they giving me all these, like... Give me some beasts. Give me a Pterodon or something, like... Not Pterodon, a Stegodon or something. I mean... Ooh, I didn't realize when I get that, it gives me resources, actually. So it'd give me potentially like 90 gold worth of resources if I can trade those. Yeah, I'm definitely going Revivification Crystal for sure. And we'll figure it out from there, but I want that. I desperately want that unit. That seems really powerful. I mean, it's walls. It'll hold them off for 2 or 3 turns. Like, that garrison's not going to stop anybody. And it doesn't look as though it, like, upgrades their cannons or anything like that. I think just this upgrades cannons. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like I just have to get walls, though. It's just greedy not to get walls there. And I can't get away with it. I might be able to greed and, like, not go for walls up here in the Cursed Jungle, but I don't feel like I can do it here. This is a major hub of potential conflict. Okay, recruiting, we've got all that done. Got that covered. That covered for a little bit. And yeah, we're not going to use the growth on that. We're going to wait 7 turns. Actually, it's going to be more than that. It's going to be like, it's going to be a little while, but we need to get to tier 4. With that reviv. Alright. Oh, I forgot to check diplomacy again. We'll check it next turn. We'll probably have, since that we're almost at an hour here. Yeah, we're probably over time. Okay. Zlatland is coming after Clan Wars. They smell blood in the water. Now, if they take that territory, it's not that big of a deal, because I'm going to fight Zlatland anyways. There's this. Okay. I mean, it'd be 800 gold to not fight them right now. I just want to wait a turn, but I think we can go over there and just beat them up. It's fine. Now, what happens if I raid my own territory? Can they not even raid? Oh, wow, they don't even have a raiding stance. I just realized that. Oh, okay, so I can't even raid my own territory. The Force of Rebellion. I mean, that's actually pretty cool, because I don't really like that abuse where you can sit there and raid your own territory and just farm rebellions over and over and over again for magical items, experience, and gold. It's kind of like multi-sacking, but even worse. Like, there are some campaigns where you have to do that just to get started. But it's very, very rare. I've only ever had to do that in Norsca with Throg, and then in a very limited capacity, I think, with the Dwarves. in the first campaign that I did in Total War Warhammer 1. Because I tried to take a territory that was too far away to defend. Anyways. And I had to have some way to pay for that army while I sat there and defended. So there are some situations where that's okay, but not most of the time. Okay, so... this place is stabilizing, actually. It's extra money. What does that give me? Gives... when I'm defending, it gives me extra Winds of Magic, 5 defense, and it gives me a Solar Engine, Bastiladon, and a Skink Priest. Which is not bad. I'm going to have to get walls here eventually, so just having a couple of extra, like, nice units. A Beast Skink Priest, which is okay. That's so weak. Like, with the Skaven, you get the tier 5, whatever that is, the Abomination unit, and, like, something else. It's, like, really primetime unit. But for only 2,500 gold, it doesn't give you a lot of extra stuff, but it's a really important building. Go ahead and get it. I mean, there's an outside chance this place doesn't fall, but I'm pretty sure it's going to fall, because I'm going to have to go north to deal with this. I mean, maybe I don't have to go all the way north, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe I don't have to go up there and recruit just yet. Maybe I can just recruit some more like, Saurus right here, and then just run it up the middle and just crush him. Maybe I don't have to head north just yet. I can just overload on the Saurus. I mean, I'll tell you what, let's just dash over there for now. Make sure that we deal with that next turn if we can. And then we can come back through. Although I'm not going to be able to recruit them if I wait. Because that place is going to fall, most likely, like, probably on turn 1. God, that's my recruitment. It's rough, because I want to delete this and just, like, save, you know, 600 gold. Because they're going to attack it and kill it probably the first turn. Yeah, because it only has, like, 5 things. They're going to kill it the first turn. And I just can't defend it if I'm defending this. Yeah, I just got to get rid of this. I did get 1 recruitment off. So I guess this is all I'm going to get. But I think if we just replenish a little bit more, just spend a couple more turns cleaning up these rebellions, I think it'll be okay. Alright, yeah, we're not going to do that. What is this? Yeah, rebellion's coming. It's fine. And after we fight the rebellion, we should be good on the public order for a while. Long enough to stabilize. I forgot the recruitment cost is up also. Okay, so we'll end this turn and then that will probably be it. Why is it showing me this stuff down here? Anyways, okay. Oh, let me check the... This is very dangerous, because if they go to war with people, I'm going to have to go to war with people. But I would like to confederate with them. Okay, yeah, Orion does hold this. I mean, I'll give it a whirl. So we are positioning to try to get this confederation here pretty soon. So yeah, they don't have the same power that they had before, but it still is a really nice location. They probably have some pretty good buildings. pretty low level wards. Like, how do they not have higher level wards? I mean, I know I don't expect them to be where I am, but what all do they have here? They got some tier 3 stuff, all with money buildings, a beast lair. Yeah, so that's a stone maker, so I won't have to make that stupid building, so I can get the upgrade. That'll be good. Pterodon hatchery. Yeah, I mean, this is some pretty cool stuff. I would not mind having that property. I don't know the... I don't know if he has any good items or anything. I think... I didn't even look, but I think whenever you hire a lord, they're just all the same, right? Yeah, they're just Saurus lords. You don't have any other options. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna clean this up probably over the next couple of turns. Or like maybe next episode we'll clean this up, and then we'll try to clean out the Skaven once and for all. And then we're gonna come up here. Most likely the game plan is to come up here once again, hire some business units, maybe do a quest battle or two, and then especially for the public order quest, it'd be huge. Do the public order quest at least. Probably try to take out the elves to grab this would be next order of business, and then try to solidify and gain the rest of this territory. Now, if we get a skink priest here, especially once we get one of these ports, we can run them across the ocean and try to go over here and find the other legendary lord, Mazdamundi. I would love to take these guys out at some point before they go hostile with me, but it's hard to do that because I would have to break a treaty with them to do it, and I don't really want to break treaties. Yeah, this very valuable territory, and these guys are a severe pain in the butt to deal with. At least as Skaven, because they can just auto-resolve kill you in the water. Anyways, okay, so we moved. I think that's going to be it for this episode. I'll have to check the time here in a second, but I suspect we're probably over time. Okay, I hope I deleted that building. I think I did. Whatever. They want to assault my garrison, that's fine. They gotta fight, huh? Or are they fighting my buddy? God, that is so troll. Like, the second I get a military alliance. I mean, these guys were gonna fight me anyways, but... You know, it's kind of a shame that right now... Although, I don't know, if they feel threatened, they might actually want to confederate with me after this. Oh, they declared war on me. Never mind. Okay, they declared war on me. Okay, so I didn't even have a choice. I thought they declared war on them. Okay, so they just straight up want to come fight me right now. Okay. Alright, well, sharing wars helps you with your stuff, so it's good. Will they have melee defense or melee attack? I feel like just having the extra defense is actually better, because I'm going to win long fights. I'm just going to use magic better than they do. I'm going to cycle charges better than they do. I think just having my line just lasts a lot longer. Wait, where? Oh, that place is definitely, yeah. Oh, they took this, they took Dawn's Light. Okay. So, yeah, we're definitely going to have to fight him. Okay, well, that changes up the calculus a little bit. So we might actually have to go north. Yeah, we might as well get money if there's going to be a rebellion anyways. We might actually have to go north then to pick up some higher tier stuff. Most notably some of these Cold One Riders. Now, these are more expensive, but we do get half off of those. So we might want to get just a couple of Cold One Spear Riders just for cavalry superiority, and just in case they have Stegodons or something like that, we can deal with that. So mostly normal Cold Ones, but maybe just a couple of these would help out. Or a little bit of extra price. We have some disposable income because we only have one army right now. So we can make it a business army. Okay, what do we got here? Time-wise. Yeah, we're way over. Sorry about that. So, thank you very much. That's going to be it for this episode, and I'll see you next time.